Roll Tide, everybody, roll tide. This is Iron Bowl week. And to be fair to our adversary on the other side of the field, I've been making my rounds to a few other, let's just say Auburn fan-based podcasts and whatnot. So I traveled over to the Water Cooler Talk podcast to mix it up with those guys from the Plains to talk about this year's Iron Bowl victory for the Crimson Tide. At least that's how I saw it. We went kind of long, so I'll dice this thing up into quarters. Then I'll break down and let you listen to the halftime and a little bit of the overtime. I hope you enjoy it. Please like, share this video, and most of all, enjoy it. Have a happy Thanksgiving.
You're now listening to Water Cooler Talk. Covering everything sports and sports news. The NFL, NBA, MLB, NHL, the pros, the collegiate level, and everything in between. If it's about sports, then we're about it. So keep it locked to the absolute coolest podcast. Now, your hosts, Nick Frazier and Marcus Fitzpatrick.
Let's go. Let's go.
Welcome to the Water Cooler Talk podcast, ladies and gentlemen, the coolest podcast in your ear. My name is Nick Frazier, and the other person you hear or see is
Marcus Fitzpatrick. Let's go.
Man, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. That means when you hear our voice, you know what that means? That means it's Wednesday. That means we back on the water cooler and we giving our perspective on sports. You know how we do, Marcus. Marcus, how you doing today, boss man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm not working, so I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good. How are you, my brother?
That's pretty good. Man, I'm here. Man. I'm here. You know, I'm okay. I'm not tired. So, but I'm making it, man. I'm making it. So we doing all right, man. Man, we got a good show today. Man. This is gonna be good.
Yes, man. We got some good guests.
We got some guests, man. Y'all seen them. Y'all have seen them, man. Y'all seen them over on our guys Auburn Addict channel, man. Man, they here. Let me just go ahead and bring them in. I got DC Wolf from Auburn Addicts. He's in the building today, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, what's up with that?
I bought these today, baby. I bought these. Bam, bam, bam. I bought them today, baby.
We also got Drell Bell. He is in today, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm a drill in the building.
Oh, snap. And ladies and gentlemen, we got a newcomer coming to the building. Y'all, I'm telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, this man is going to be something serious. He's going to be something serious in this podcast and in these YouTube streets. Ladies and gentlemen, from Tight Sports, Tight is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Man, oh my God, I know he's not just good. Oh my God.
I want no copyright infringement.
Yeah, hey, ladies and gentlemen, man, thank y'all so much for tuning in.
Welcome, Tight.
Man, we are here, man. This is Iron Bowl week, so this show is going to be all about Auburn, Alabama, man. We're going to give our perspective on that today, man. So I'm going to kind of play mediator today. I ain't going to really give a topic. So we got three Auburn fans. And as you can see, the three Auburn fans at the top. Yeah. And then you got the two Alabama fans at the bottom.
Right where we belong, baby.
Wow.
Right where we belong.
Wow.
That thing came out just right.
Wow.
So we got a good show for y'all today, man. This is gonna be pretty good, man. This is gonna be really good, actually. So, I mean, as y'all know, man, I just got one question for y'all. Are y'all ready, man?
Yes, sir.
Are y'all ready, man? Oh snap! When you hear that crowd noise, the crowd is getting ready. That means the game is getting ready to get started, man. Y'all know what time it is. We about to go ahead. Let's head, ladies and gentlemen. You know what comes first. Let's head to the first quarter.
It's now time for the first quarter.
Woo, man, we in the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning into the Water Cooler Talk podcast, the coolest podcast in your ear, man. Let's just go ahead and get right into it, man. The Iron Bowl is this Saturday. Yes, hey, man, the biggest rivalry in Alabama. I mean, you could say South Alabama and Troy, but this week it is Auburn and Alabama, man. And we just gonna go ahead and get into it, man. The topic for the first quarter. We want to know, who is this game more important for Is it more important for Auburn or is it more important for the University of Alabama? Tight. We're going to start with you. Going to let the Alabama fan go first. Tight.
Well,
what do you think?
The way I look at that thing, been a long season for us, but Alabama has a path for a slim chance at a shot for number 19, 17. Where we at? Drill 20, 21? I don't know. Somewhere around there. So it would be important, but like Nick Saban kind of saying, they playing with house money. Nobody expect us to win nothing. They playing with house money. But on the other side, you got a coach that's trying to start a program on the right foot. If he pull this off this weekend, ain't nobody thinking about any other games that y'all played from people on the other side of Texas. I ain't gonna call their name or nothing. So it sets a good tone for recruiting, a good tone for, it's a big win to end the year off, so to speak. I don't know if you got bowl stuff coming up. But and it gets the mindset ready for next year, especially for anybody coming in. So you see how we beat them by 10? We got you. We're going to beat them by 17. Then we're going to beat Georgia next year. So I think really it's more important to people on planes.
Wow. Okay. So Tigers picking Auburn. Drill.
Wow. I got to disagree. As much as I agree with Tide on that, but I got to disagree about who it's more important for. I think it's more important for Alabama. Saban ain't never went 3 years without having a championship. So we lose this game, you're done. That's over with. And I think that if we don't win this game, I think Georgia going to three-peat. So if Georgia three-peat, we hanging on, we penny pinching the title of who's the top dog, who is still in charge, who they look to. If we lose that little pinch we got, and we got to go and hand it over to Georgia, that's something. That's a statement in college football right there.
Keys to the day.
All right, Drill saying it's more important for Alabama. I probably would have to agree with him on that. DC, who you got?
I think Drill done snuck in my house and took my notes or something, man. You know what I'm saying? Joker done came in and took my notes while I was at work. I gotta agree with Drill, man. I think for the present, let me say this. I think for the present, it's more important for Alabama. Because Alabama, if they lose Saturday, okay, that's going to be 2. Say if they lose to Georgia, that's going to be 3. Then it's just going to be a self-fulfilled prophecy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody going to be like, well, I told y'all the dynasty falling. Then you're going to get that thing where, you got high school people that are just getting in high school. All they going to remember is Georgia winning championships. They not remembering Alabama winning championships. That's starting to be in a distant past for them. Not for us, but for people in high school and recruits coming in. They just seeing Alabama, man. Y'all don't win no championship at Alabama. I'm going to go to Georgia. And then if Hugh Freeze beat you, he going to be like, I beat him 2. I done came back and beat him again. And I'm going to beat him again next year with you. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? These, Nick Saban, my little lap dog. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? So for now, I would say it's more important to Alabama, but for the future, I would say Auburn, because Auburn need that to.
So you can't decide
to take off.
Sound like you
No. I'm just saying I'm gonna go with Drell. I'm going with my homeboy Drell. I'm going with Drell. It's more important to Alabama right now, because if you don't, the bricks and the dynasty are crumbling, my brother.
Okay. The dynasty is almost. Is the dynasty? Is there cracks in the foundation?
Oh
of the
man,
Alabama.
Let them lose Saturday.
Dang. Oh wow. Okay. My guy, Mr. Poe, giving you all the sports you need to know. Who you got?
And I ain't got nothing else to say, man. They didn't Drill and Auburn Addison covered everything, man. What can I say? I feel like it is for Alabama because national championship aspiration. Every year they in the fight, they in the hunt. So for them to continue on that path, they gotta win. They gotta win Saturday. Auburn really, we got what we wanted out the deal. We got bowl eligibility, like DC said, if we win Saturday, only thing it does for us is boost our recruit and boost. It's a moral victory. So right now, I gotta agree with DC and Alabama Drill, man. It's more important for Alabama to win.
Yeah, I'm a pile on to it. Yeah, I gotta say this is probably more this game right here is more important for the University of Alabama, because like Drill said, if Alabama doesn't win this game, no playoffs, none. No playoffs for the University of Alabama. But in the long run, it is more important for Auburn. I do agree with you on that one. Too, DC. In the long run, this is more important for Auburn. This helps set up literally, really the first recruiting class that first real recruiting class that Hugh Freeze will have at Auburn. A lot of guys coming in. This can help build onto what he's trying to do, even though he talk about it all the time, and it gets on my nerve. But like, cause the one thing I've never heard any other coach talk about recruiting during the season when you're trying to win games. It's just I don't get it. But to his point, he is right. With this recruiting, it does build a base, and it does he does actually get a chance to get his guys in and actually build a strong foundation to compete in the SEC with the Georgias, with the Alabamas.
You know what else a win does, Nick? It gives Auburn fans hope that we are going down the right path with this hype.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you this question. I'll ask you this question. Is this a necessary win for Auburn? Does Auburn necessarily have to win this game based on what happened last week?
No, man. Nah. Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. They went so far down last week. Last week, like we say, was trash juice. It wasn't even trash. It was trash juice. It wasn't even worthy of trash. So if they just be, if they are competitive, if Auburn is just competitive, man, it's gonna be like okay, because they looked so bad last week.
Okay, all right.
What's my man say? Point of order. I want to redress this question and all your answers if Auburn lose by 38.
Oh my God. I don't. We're gonna get into this at the end of the show. I don't see that happen. But
okay, let's come back to reality. Because that fantasy world, y'all had me feeling like kind of depressed. I'm like, hey man,
I don't see that happen.
So since that ain't gonna happen, so
okay, all right. I'll ask you this: does this need to be a statement win for Alabama though? How much does Alabama? How much does Alabama need to win by if they win this game? How much do they need to win by in order to make an impression on the CFP committee?
Before last week, it was about 17, but now it's about. It's growing every day. It's going to 37. If I'm looking back to them games of the state school it's on the other side of Texas and right on the other side of Texas. I'm not gonna call a name, but looking at their film and their record, I'm like, man, we gotta win this game by 75.
I agree with Tight. I had that 17 number. I had 17 to 21 in my head. So I think they got to win by at least 17 to 21.
They got to win by more than they got to win by more than 21 in my book.
They got to win by. It's not going to mean anything to anybody unless they win by like 28.
They got to drag them, bro.
Because last year we won by what 22 and nobody cared.
Yeah, they got to drag them because it's like New Mexico State just drug them. So like y'all, Alabama.
You got to realize Auburn still ran the ball all over Alabama last year.
That's why I say it's a rivalry game. I expect it to be a little bit close. But 28, boy, golly.
That's not going to happen.
Okay, hold on, Dre. So you saying right now you don't think Auburn rushed for 300 yards against Alabama?
No, I don't think they're going to. I don't think Alabama going to win by 28.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure. Okay, I got you.
I'm not all in on that 28.
If it was at home, maybe, but not in Jordan Hare.
Yeah,
I just want to say
it's a slight possibility, but I doubt it's just too noisy.
Too noisy. Okay, so you're saying Jordan Hare is a hard place to play.
And we early in games we take these penalties for that false start stuff.
And I think we're gonna have at least one muff punt, so y'all might score off that. I know we're gonna have a muff punt. I'm telling you, it's coming. It's coming.
We have like a special teams breakdown every game. If it's your muff punt,
or somebody gonna run the kickback,
or Will all of a sudden he just missed 2. So something like that.
Or y'all gonna have a quarterback that run for 70-something yards and then just drop the ball at the 1-inch line. You'll have somebody like that. Seemed like it could possibly be. You know what I'm saying? That was a good God. That was like, hey, do they still do Sports Center not top 10?
He was on there.
Oh, he was.
Who did that? I remember.
Backup quarterback.
Last week. In his defense, he probably ain't never ran for 80 yards in his life. So
I was thinking the same thing, Drew.
Really tough.
He was just happy to be there.
Yeah. He was just happy to be there. Ladies and gentlemen.